Morning friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am coming on today with a very small dollar store craft haul and maybe even a little bit of an organize, we shall see, but basically, and an Amazon haul, if you can call buying one thing a haul. I've been really trying to use what I have. Sorry for the plastic. I've been really trying to use what I have, but could not resist replenishing some of my more used items. So I grabbed some of these little pearl stickers and these little rhinestones, just because I've got a lot of embellishments that I like to put these on. And I also grabbed these. I've never seen them grouped by color before, and I thought these would also be great for Valentine's Day. Grabbed these because I love the Grinch, and I may or may not make cupcake rosettes with these. We shall see. But it has some really cute little cupcake toppers in it too that I'll probably find a way to use. I bought some crepe paper, what is this called? Streamer in gold. I liked the color of this because it kind of looks antique-y to go with my little vintage Santa sticker pack that I bought from Amazon. These are going to be great. I won't flip through all of them. It looks like there's some that are almost duplicates, but not quite. Cute little snowman. So those, and then I got some wood veneer. I already have quite a bit of wood veneer for Christmas, but these were really sweet. And they're small, which I was super impressed with. And the little gingerbread people. And some stars. Looks like there's some snowflakes mixed in there. And then I got these little mini confetti because I thought these would be great for shakers. And then some little jingle bells. I have all kinds of regular sized jingle bells, but I ran out of these and I tend to use them when I'm making ornaments with my students. So that's pretty much what I grabbed. So that's the haul, folks. Such as it is. I am going to grab one of my little storage containers and I'll be right back. All right, this is generally how I like to store my embellishments. If you have been to my channel before, you will have seen something very similar to this for Valentine's Day and Halloween. And I just basically like to group things that are similar together. So this is pretty much all my wood veneer. There's a couple of other little odds and ends in here, like little die cuts, but for the most part, it's wood veneer. And you can see, I have quite a bit. I've been collecting it over the years. And these are all just dollar store wood veneer. They're nothing fancy. Some of it was gifted to me from swaps, but for the most part, it was just buying it from Dollarstore. I thought these little gingerbread ones were super sweet. And these trees. Can't wait to use those. We have to I like to group things, but I mean, I'm also not going to be overly precious about it, you know? And these guys will hold off on. You can see I have some leftovers from previous purchases. All right, so I think I'll put these aside and those aside, and then these guys aside. Let's see if there's anything in here I can throw together as an embellishment really quick. So I just kind of went through the little compartments in this little storage container, and I found some of my little scraps that I had already cut down to 1 inch by 2 inches. I make tickets quite a bit. It's just a great way to use up all those odd little shapes and scraps of pattern cardstock. So I'm just using a circle punch here just to kind of take the edges or the corners off, and I'm not going to make a whole bunch of them. I just wanted to speed you through this a little bit. And then in this other little compartment, I had tiny little circles and scalloped circles and some very small little die-cut trees and hearts. And I'm just kind of taking little bits and pieces and layering them on. It's really a simple process. And it's a great way to use up all those little odds and ends and scraps, and you can mix collections. I really like doing these. They're great for just embellishments, like I said, in journals, and they're quite small, so you can always add other layers behind it and turn it into a focal point on a card or a whole bunch of other little things too. Like I also have used these as gift tag toppers, and just, you know, cut something like a square or a rectangle and then plunk this on top and call it done. I just like having these for all the different holidays and kind of keeping them so that I can throw them on things at the very last minute. and they go together really quickly. It's kind of a fun way to warm up to a craft session too. I like to do that because, you know, sometimes you just don't really have any ideas and you just want to be in your craft space doing things with paper. So yeah, keep all those teeny tiny little die cuts and try this. Super fun. Okay. And that is how quick and easy that is. So in order to finish these off, I would go through my stash and maybe find some tiny words or some stamps and put a little something here. But other than that, these are essentially done, with the exception of maybe doing some bling. So there you go, friends, with some very small scraps and a little circle punch, or you don't have to make ticket style. I always do. And then a little bit of tiny die cuts or small stickers or wood veneer. You can go nuts. All right, that's it for me for today. As always, thanks for coming to hang out with me, and I will see you next video. Bye for now.